today's plan is we're driving about 20 minutes to like a spot where we can park up, and there is a 3 or 4, I think it's a 3-mile hike. I don't know the difficulty of the hike. It's only 3 miles, so I wouldn't assume it's that difficult, but it's a 3-mile hike, and then on that hike you can go to 3 separate waterfall locations. I off the top of my head cannot remember the names of any of them, but once we get around them I will hopefully fill you in with some more information. But we just pulled into a Dunkin' Donuts for morning coffee, and then we're gonna head out and do this 3-mile hike. So
yeah, could I do a medium iced vanilla latte, and then can I also do a large iced vanilla latte with an extra shot?
Yeah.
Yep, what else? And then can I do 2 sausage, egg, and cheese croissants?
Jen's just getting the goods. Wake up juice.
It's massive.
Yeah. That's ridiculous, right? Little coffee to start the day? Holy crap. Your small is also ridiculous. But to be honest, I think most of this is ice and milk. Okay, so we've just parked up at a place, I think it's called Falls Trailhead, and it's essentially just a big gravel parking lot in the middle of the forest. From here we're going to hike, or I say hike, I think it's more of a liberal walk to be honest, but there's 3 separate trails. The first one we're going to do is Triple Falls, then there's Hooker Falls, and what was the third one? High Falls. We're in the DuPont recreational forest. Each of those areas has a waterfall, streams, and they're in the middle of the trees. And the one thing we've noticed, we've been on this trip for 7 days, and the acceleration in the changing of like the leaf color from green to red, it feels like it happens by the hour. It's insane to see how quickly the colors are changing, and we'll try and film some of that because it's absolutely stunning out here. For now though, as we've just parked up, we are drinking our coffee, and Jen is eating a
breakfast
bacon
sandwich.
A note on coffees this size: I don't think coffee outlets should be able to sell coffees this big because it's dangerous for someone like me who thinks, oh, I could put extra shots in this, which I do. So from this point we can go this way to Triple Falls, and we can go up this way to Hooker Falls. We're ultimately going to do both, but which one do you want to start with?
Maybe that way.
So we're going to go to Hooker Falls first, and you've seen enough of this hopefully by now to know that segues are not my strong point. So yeah, let's go to Hooker Falls. Hey. I'm not too bad. Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys. Thank you. What do you think, Jen?
So beautiful.
It's beautiful, huh? You can't hear the traffic or anything because we are quite close to like the main road that runs through this area, and it's just so peaceful. Stop walking in a second. Oh man, it's so beautiful out here. I guess we might as well stop boring this video by keep saying how stunning everything is, but it really is unbelievable out here. This is the first time we've ever been to North Carolina as a state, and specifically this region. And other than Colorado, which I've only ever been to during ski season, this is by far the most like beautiful place I've been in the States in the 10 years, well, that I've been here. We're still on our way to Hooker Falls. We keep stopping because I keep taking pictures and that kind of, I keep taking pictures of the same thing. I'm gonna have like 1,000 tree pictures. But this
I already had to buy 2 new memory cards.
Yeah, we just keep going to Best Buy and buying SD cards because it takes too long to download everything, and so we have like a plethora of SD cards now, which is a good thing. But yeah, I get back and we download what we've taken in a day. I have 1,000 tree photos. I'm like, oh, one of them looks like a tree, the other ones just get deleted. But this trail, it's a really easy trail. It does undulate quite a lot, like we're about to go downhill now, but it's super easy. It's not far to the waterfall, and
you can hear it now.
And this is just a real privilege to be able to just walk here.
It smells so fresh.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The weather's perfect.
Yeah, on the weather, it was about 48 degrees, 50 degrees this morning. The high is in the mid 70s today, I think. So it's actually nice to be able to, again, as an English person, to actually get dressed wearing like trousers, pants, and a sweatshirt. I love it here. It's absolutely awesome. Okay, so I'm hoping this is in focus and in frame. I'm using my new Sony camera, and it's a bit heavier, and the GorillaPod that I have is a little old, so its legs go all noodly and it just kind of flip-flops. So I'm holding this camera by the lens at the moment, hoping this looks okay. We're leaving Hooker Falls now and walking back down the trail to where?
Triple Falls.
Triple Falls, which you said was the one you were looking forward to the most?
Haven't chosen a favorite yet.
So I guess we're going to do a waterfall review.
Super exciting.
Exciting times, guys. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the biggest waterfall in the world, but it's just so beautiful. It's so nice to not be, just come to North Carolina and just explore this whole region. It's absolutely stunning, and it really puts things into perspective. My arm's hurting. Way back between Hooker Falls and the Triple Falls Trail, we sacked off our sweatshirts because whilst this terrain isn't overly challenging, it does undulate quite a bit. The temperature's gone up to like the high 70s now, and we're in direct sunlight for a lot of it. So it's easy, but it was a bit miserable with the sweater on. Triple Falls now, and we're going alongside this stream down here. The sound of running water is like everything. Okay, so one issue I am having right now whilst walking is we parked up a little over an hour ago, and you might remember I drank a stupidly large coffee. Well, it was in my body, and it very much now wants to leave my body, but all of the public restrooms in the area are locked and closed down because of COVID, so people can't use them. There's a lot of people around. I can't really go pee-pee. So I'm holding it, but the sound of running water and continuously like jolting up and down. Okay, so this section up to Triple Falls really is actually quite steep. It's not too long, but it is steep. Okay, it's really steep. This is insane.
It's so pretty, and you can feel the mist.
What do you think of this one compared to Hooker Falls, the first one we went to?
I think this one's better.
Yeah, this one's really quite spectacular.
It's more like majestic.
Okay, things have gotten desperate. It's been hours since I started needing the bathroom and drank like 4 liters of coffee, and I've drunken and I've drank water since. So I've kind of tried to leave the trail as much as I can to find a little convenience spot for the boys. I think this is it. If no one ever sees me again, thanks for watching.
Chris couldn't hold it any longer. He had to go into the woods and do his pee. Lost sight of him now, but I'm not going in to get him. Oh, wait, I see him.
we're almost at the top of High Falls. It's about another 3/4 of a mile, but there's this covered bridge ahead, and it's just, I think it's literally called Covered Bridge. So this is underneath that bridge, and it's literally just called Covered Overlook Bridge. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read. And it crosses this part of the stream and then overlooks down here. Whoop, there we go. And this is the very top tier, I believe, of Triple Falls. And that cascades down to where we were a little while ago. Yeah, it's called Covered Bridge, and this is Covered Bridge Trail. Just leads to the top of High Falls. Nearly there. Then beer o'clock. Okay, so this is High Falls. It's the last of the three that we're going to, just beyond the, I'm not sure if you can see it, but here is the covered bridge that we just came down from. So we've had a thoroughly enjoyable day, 3 or 4 hours just strolling around the DuPont forest to 3 different waterfalls, but we are both absolutely knackered now, and I just want a beer. So, beer time.